The reason why Open Britain, the campaigning organisation with which I'm associated, along with others, asked Mr. Blair to make this speech, and the reason why we asked him to make it last week before the Brexit legislation goes to the House of Lords for debate tomorrow and Tuesday, is because we firmly believe that when many people voted in the referendum had no idea of the terms on which the government would decide to leave the European Union. Now that is the big change in circumstances.
I get
and
that.
There are many people across the country, people who don't have an extreme view one way or another. They're not extreme pro-Brexit. They're not extreme anti-Brexit. They're sort of not extreme left or extreme right, but they feel that they are being bulldozed. They feel that their voices are not being heard or expressed in Parliament. And what we're saying is, sign up to Open Britain, and many have. Give us some money, which many people are doing, and help us campaign against this Brexit at all costs, which the government are determined to see through.
I'm still not really clear what people can do. They can sign up, but in the end, this is a political question which depends on votes in the country and in the House of Commons.
It does.
Tony Blair has talked about breaking the bounds of party and having some kind of cross-party movement, that somehow politics has been so radically shifted by the Brexit vote. We need a new structure.
But what alternative do people have?
That's my question.
If you look at what happened in the House of Commons, the Supreme Court said Parliament must decide. The government used their majority to bulldoze the legislation.
With a lot of help from the Labour Party.
No, I'm very sorry. I'll come back to that in a moment if you want. To bulldoze the legislation through Parliament. I hope they will not be so successful in the House of Lords. And when it came to a proposal by the Labour Party to enable Parliament to come back and have a meaningful vote with a proper check and a proper balance on the outcome of the negotiation, not the result of the referendum, but the outcome of the referendum, the government gave a verbal guarantee at first that that would happen, but wouldn't accept an amendment to the bill. But afterwards said, but this will only be a take it or leave it. You can choose between a bad deal and no deal at all. And what we're saying is that what Parliament must agree is to say, look at the final deal, look at the outcome of the negotiation, and if it's not good for Britain, if it's potentially going to be a disaster for our economy, send the government back to the negotiating table.